Right, we have another video for Cheltenham because look, a lot of yous like them. I've seen that my first one got over 1,000 views. That's fucking class. I didn't expect it to get over 1,000 views. I think hopefully the rest of them can get more. Hopefully my day's selections can get more views. And I think this one is a bit like I haven't seen any of these before, so I was just thinking, yeah, I'll go through this. I'll go through this, right? The title of this video, I'll do something with Ante post for Cheltenham. And this video is going to be looking at, just to get up a few markets here. It's going to be looking at the non-runner no bets, right? For most firms, you can get non-runner no bet, for Cheltenham. Because they want you to bet, and they don't want a lot of anti-post bets because it's very hard to predict on some races in Cheltenham. And there's a few markets here that I've just gone through and I've seen, okay, if this horse runs here and has another chance in another race, if it goes to the other race, it could win it, you know. Just a few. There's one horse that I'd be very confident on, as in if it ran in the race, I think it would win. And the rest of them are kind of each way selections, right? So look, the first one is the one that I'd be very confident if it ran in the race. Chance of it running the race is probably less. Like, it's probably not going to run the race because it has the big race is the main one, right? I'm going to go with Lorena for the Mare's Hurdle. She is down to run in Punchestown on Wednesday at 2.5 mile. She's only ran, I think it was once or twice over 2 mile. I think the rest of them could mean 2-1 or 2-2 and then 2.5. Yeah, she's going to get 2.5 mile. I think they will step her up soon enough. If she has the gears for the Champion Hurdle, fair enough. I'd keep her at the Champion Hurdle. But just like, right, you're looking at this, right? You have Benny Didier, right? Say Benny Didier they don't send Benny Didier for the Mare's Hurdle, and they send her to maybe Aintree or, like last year, Punchestown, where she actually can really give a good performance, because say Appleshape does win the Champion Hurdle, then goes to Champion Hurdle in Punchestown, right? So you're looking at that and you're saying Benny Didier, say if she does show up and you have Lorena and Benny Didier, you're getting 5-4 for for Lorena. 5-4, right? If Lorena shows up, she will be favourite. I predict anyway, she'll be favourite. And I predict, say Appleshape doesn't show up, you will not get 5-4. You will not get 5-4. You probably she'll be money on near enough. Well, I imagine she'll be money on because, yeah. And then you're getting, it's kind of a 2-horse race. And at 5-4, why wouldn't you? Like, it's not no bet. You're going to get your money back if she doesn't run. If she goes for Champion Hurdle, let her go for Champion Hurdle. But for me, like, 5-4 actually shows a bit of value. I know it's not a lot of value and you may completely disagree, but fair enough. This is just my thought, and I feel if Lorena did show up, she would win the Mare's Hurdle. And yeah, I'd feel 5-4 is good value for Lorena, considering what she has done and what she can do over 2.5. I think if she does actually bolt up now on Wednesday, they might be tempted. I'd advise you to get on before Wednesday, and if she doesn't run, you get your money back. But yeah, Mare's Hurdle, Lorena at 5-4. The next one we're going to go is, I don't want them to run in it, but I could see why. Is Aramon for the Ballymore. Now just listen to it, right? In his races, he's been coming off the pace, and he has that little turn of foot, right? So say he's beaten, what's his face, Quick Grab him, but he was getting weight. Say then he was turned over by Quick Grab him over 2 mile. I don't think he is good enough for 2 mile. For a Supreme, he's not good enough. If Aramon wins the Supreme, it'd be fairly bad. Because you have Classical Dream who beat him. Fakir Duderies, Al Dancer, and Angel's Breath. That's 4 horses, right? You have 4 horses with solid chances. Aramon will be a second string. I feel, looking at the betting now, he would probably be a first string in the Ballymore, right? Because you have Champ, Champ is for my selection for it, but he can be beaten. He can be beaten. We don't know how good Champ is at the moment, and because it's going to be a tight race, like you're looking at as in terms of a value bet, right? 10 to 1, it's pointing out a bit of value if he does go for this race. You have Champ, Battle Over Diane, that's 2. Al Dancer could go for the Supreme. Classical Dream for the Supreme. Angel's Breath, Supreme. City Island, yeah, fair enough. He might actually run, and he might actually be better than what I have him down as, and he might actually go on and be very close to it. But then you have Aramon at 10 to 1, Birchdale 10 to 1, Honeysuckle, Boon Up a Storm, Fakir Dudrees, Commander Fleet. Most of them won't go. If they could just throw him in. If they run a nice gallop, him and Champ will be coming off the pace. I think Champ is be more into the middle of the field. But yeah, Aramon out the back, he'll get a nice toe into the race, and that turn of foot might take him on, and he might actually stay up the hill. You never know. For me, Aramon 10 to 1 for the Ballymore screams a bit of value. If he doesn't run, you get your money back. Yeah. Is football for the Champion Chase or the Ryanair, right? I know for the Champion Chase is Altior, and I hope Altior does win it. He does win it, but he is a horse. Altior is a horse. Even the best of athletes can not run on the day. Even last year, he didn't look to travel as great, and he just is, like, obviously he's pure class, just took him away. He didn't travel the best I've seen Altior. Altior is a horse that he screams that he wants further, but he's still an absolute machine. I hope Altior does win, but in terms of value, footpad. Say you're looking at the right, say Min goes for the Ryanair and Undersol goes for Ryanair. Yes, Sorial, Fox Norton, Little Oak won't go. Simply Ned, Diego de Charmille, right? Your footpad at 6 to 1. Back him each way. At worst, he'll come in the top 3 to get your money back. You will. Yeah. If there's the A horse or whatever. Yeah, 6 to 1. Even if you show him for the Ryanair. It's the Ryanair or this is the Ryanair or the Champion Chase. I'm making this for the Ryanair or the Champion Chase. Because footpad can... I know he fell at Nace and I was there and I was a bit shocked and everyone was shocked and whatever the fuck. And then against Simply Ned, Simply Ned beat Min, and Min didn't perform as well in that race. I think it was that race last year. Footpad is good. Footpad is very good. The form this year, he's not lived up to it. But I still think that is not the proper footpad. And as a Champion Chase of 6 to 1 or a Ryanair at 5 to 1, I take him each way. Yeah. So we're going on to the JLT. Now, the JLT, for me, if you look at the other videos, there's a horse, Defi Desui. It screams out the value, mainly because a lot of them won't run in the race that are at the top of the betting, and because Lost in Translation they've kind of sussed out what they need to do to beat Lost in Translation. And for me, there's a horse 20 to 1, right? I'm looking at 20 to 1. It's Vodorev. Now, you might think, looking at his form there for 2 mile against Larichberg and all that, he's not good enough to win an Arkle. He doesn't need to win an Arkle. The JLT, I think he has form over 2.5, and considering most of these will go for either the RSA or the Arkle, why wouldn't you? 20 to 1. Throw a 5 for each way or whatever. Who cares? It's a tenner, like, fuck it. If he doesn't run, you're going to get your money back, and if he does run, you will get a fairly nice price at 20 to 1, because I'd imagine that this race will cut up quite badly, and there's not really a standout like Defi Desui and Lost in Translation are the top of the market, and they deserve to be top of the market, but they haven't really produced anything of sort. Like, I think Defi Desui is the value because there's nothing else really to challenge them other than Lost in Translation. So if you're getting a 20 to 1 of Vodorev, I'd definitely take that. Right, we're on to the last one, right? Now, we're going to go for the Stairs Hurdle. I'm kind of starting to lose a bit of faith in this, but it is Bacardi's for the Stairs Hurdle, right? Last year is the same. He went for the fences and he just didn't really take to them. I thought he was okay at fencing, but he falls a lot. He doesn't jump a lot of them. Go back to the Stairs Hurdle last year. He was coming, and then he fell. Right, he does fall a lot. But look, he will stay the 3 mile and he will come off the pace. Patrick gave him a decent enough ride last year and he just fell, and that's just the way it is. Obviously now if you're looking at this and you have Sam Crow, Faheen, Paisley Park, Penhill, it is going to be a competitive race. And at 60-1, I think there's a small bit of value. I think he could end up going into this. Just for an outsider's chance, yeah, I think he could win. He could, well, not, I don't think he'll win it, but he could definitely go well, and like for the price. But yeah, I'm kind of starting to lose a bit of faith in that. But in terms of an outsider, yeah, he could do it. Yeah, for the stage hurdle, yeah, and that's it really. That's the video. Look, I know there's a few of these that are just, like Lorena isn't really much valuable for me. There is value when you see that she could, yeah, she'll be very short. Yeah, look, just like or subscribe, whatever. Follow the Twitter, Punters Palace. Yeah, look, don't mind about the name. Yeah, just in case, like, I put up other sports and stuff. Yeah, and just they're the 5 horses that I thought actually had a decent chance at an other race other than what they were actually intended to go into. Yeah, look, let me know if you see any other horses that are a value for another race, and just tell me what you think of what you've done for another race, as in if you had Apples Jade for the champion hurdle, or if you're after going and backing Sam Crow for the stairs or something like that. Just let us know, right? And look, that's the video. Hopefully it's giving you a little help or whatever. We'll just see how they go anyway.